Hi, I'm Hannah Dockery with Prepare International. We're back for our last day of our 5 Pillars of Discipleship devotional. Now, we started with Matthew 28:19, the Great Commission, go into all the world and make disciples. Now, I want to close with Matthew 28:20, and it says, teaching these disciples to observe all that I have commanded you, and behold, I will be with you even to the end of the ages. So as we begin to go out and disciple others, we have to remember He's with us. We don't have to be scared to disciple one another because He's called us to it, and He promises to be with us while we do it. So these 5 cups, remember, we have the faith cup where everything else flows out of. We have the developing right character. We have healthy relationships, stewarding our finances, and growing in the ministry God has called you to do wherever you're at. So when we go into discipling someone, how do we actually apply this? How can we actually apply the 5 cups? It's such a tangible and easy way to disciple others. First, pray. Ask the Holy Spirit as you're going into a discipleship meeting, what cup do we need to focus on? Where do we need to go today? If you don't have a clear direction, when you walk into that meeting, start by asking questions. They will lead you to which cup they need to talk about. That is so key. Ask questions and listen to what they're saying. Usually we like to go in with a plan and we have all this stuff, but honestly, people just need people who are willing to listen to them and help them become all of these 5 things in a greater way. So as you go through this, use this 5 cup or these 5 pillar model. And I want you to remember these 3 things. Trust the Holy Spirit. Jesus promises in Matthew 28 that He will be with us to the end of the ages. And then in Acts, at the very next thing He talks about is that He's leaving so a helper can come, and that is the Holy Spirit. Trust that He is speaking to you. Trust that He's speaking to those you're discipling. Number 2, don't say too much. Often when we're discipling others, we like to hear ourselves talk because we think we know a lot. But stop and listen. Listen to their heart. Listen to what they need. And number 3, always go back to the center cup. It doesn't matter if you're talking about relationships, it always goes back to faith in your relationship with Jesus. If you're talking about character, faith in your relationship with Jesus. So yes, we can talk about these other 4 cups, but it always goes back to that faith cup. So I want to leave you with a few questions. Who is discipling you? Who is the person that you trust to speak into your life in these 5 areas? Who are you discipling? Who is God asking you to disciple? And how can you apply the 5 cups method and model into your conversation? Remember to always trust the Holy Spirit, listen before you speak, and always go back to faith in our relationship with Jesus. Thank you for doing this with us. I hope this blessed you. Now let's go live out this great commission, and let's go and make disciples of all the nations and be people who Jesus called us to be. Thank you.